Hello, I return to inform you I've been betrayed. Portrayed? No, I haven't been portrayed. Portrayed? Portrayed. Portrait? Portrait? No, I've been betrayed by my oven. I I I was like, okay, I'll let it go for like a while, and well, you know, I said to the temp it's supposed to be 425, at least for the thing I'm making, and then I go downstairs after being up here recording for 6 minutes, and then I don't know, probably gave it like 4 minutes before where I turned it on, and then I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to go back to, or it's like I do want to go back to playing Alan Wake, but I want to do it as fast as possible, so that way I don't have my oven just running for no gosh darn reason. And then I went downstairs, and this bitch is at 350. What the hell, oven? You're supposed to be a bit faster than that. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think about how long the oven takes because typically, I don't know. It's weird. It's like if I'm turning the oven on, it's because I'm making food, and if I'm making food, like I don't know, I go into like a quantum state where it's like I will notice once the oven is done, and then I'll put it in, and then I'll like notice it when it's like beeping at me after whatever's been in there for whatever length of time it's supposed to be in there for. You know, it's like I don't think about it, and I have to not think about it because if I do think about it, then it's gonna go like way slower, and then if I focus on it, so it's just like I'll just like pull something out to enjoy, and that's what I was ready to do. I was ready to eat. I even closed my damn fucking Alan Wake 2 application on my PlayStation 5. Can you believe it? I know it's not a PlayStation 5 Pro. I should be killed in the streets. But to be fair, the TV I have can't even do like real HD. It can't do like HDR or whatever. Because it's just at 1080p. I don't know, man. Fuck you. I don't need shit to be in 4K. 1080p is great. All right, I'm a 1080p believer. In the future, when people go to watch my videos, they won't be like, ah, man, this thing isn't in fucking 12K. Oh my god. Oh, dude, listen, I know it's an older video, and like upscaling can only take it so far, but like, oh, dude, if it's not 24K, then who even cares? Who even fucking cares? Oh my god. I don't think that. I don't think that's a future that will come to pass. God, I hope not. Instead, it'll be like, oh, 1080p, lovely, nostalgic. Now that's a throwback. All right. Ugh. And you know, it's good enough. 1080p works. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fuck around with you. 1080p, that shit fucking works. Okay? That shit's good enough. You're good enough. Thank you, me. I needed to hear that. But Alan Wake, you janky ass motherfucker. What are you doing? I swear to God, this better not be my fucking controller. No, my controller seems fine. Get back in the safe room, Allie. Thank you. Uh, yeah, no, you're just a jank ass motherfucker. Yeah, this is like the fault of me trying to sprint. When you sprint, Alan Wake doesn't sprint. He doesn't know what to do, so he sort of like stumbles around and fucks up his whole movement thing that he's got
Your
going
story
on.
beat fit the story perfectly.
Yeah, and don't you think that's a little fucked up, man? You know, a liminal place, crossing the threshold. They caught him. The blood trail led to the darkness of the tunnel. Oh, look at that. Oh man. Part 2, Casey. Actually, yeah. Oh, let's see. Hmm. I do want to read these, but I'm hoping that now that it's been 4 minutes, all right, now it's been 4 more minutes. My oven is at 425 degrees. All right, because I swear to God, if it's not, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna read the fuck out of these. But I will anyway. I just gotta pop the frozen pizza into the oven first. All right, I'm here. I return, and I'm looking for a way out. The dark presence was out there, hunting me. When it caught me, it killed me. I'd wake up here. I refused to give up. I'd start again. The talk show felt real and not real. Alex Casey was my creation, but now it seemed he had a life of his own. He mentioned a lamp shaped like an angel. The angel lamp. The janitor seemed to know me, but he got the name wrong. Had I written him into existence? He said I left something in the basement, a tool to get out. I found the lamp in a show box in the basement, a tool to push the darkness away. In the light, a new reality emerged, carved out from the dark. On the security screens, I saw myself in the writer's room, writing, mad, but it was not from what I was writing now. A vision from the past I had forgotten? The dark place, New York. The dark place had taken the shape of New York City. I was from New York. I wrote crime books set there for years. I was affecting my surroundings. A mysterious caller on the payphone. I knew him from somewhere. Couldn't remember from where. He told me I should go to Caldera Street Station. Ah. The dark place. Trapped. You must write to escape. Alice. Dark presence. The lamp in the shoebox opens up the way. Writer's journey. He will call again. Subway station. I have a ticket. Okay. Part 2, Casey. Manuscript, find a light for the lamp. A liminal place, inspiration for the story. Murder site, a way deeper. Find the right story. Shape the dark place. Okay, alright. I had to find my way to the subway station. The lamp would make it emerge. I met Casey. He was in the story. This was his city. He talked about a manuscript. It had to be my writing. Casey was killed by the dark presence. I had assumed his role. Every writer is a detective finding the story. Oh man, you're so cute, Alan. Some of the places felt significant here. Had I written them into being, I'd used them as scenes of my story. The station platform was a threshold to be crossed. I saw a vision, an echo of a forgotten idea about a Casey story, a glimpse into another reality, a plot element for this story, to travel deeper. Casey's case. The narrative I wrote to find my way. Casey looking for a missing FBI agent, the agent on the trail of a murder cult, the cult of the word. Alright, cool. Neato. Well, yeah, I'm glad to have read all that, even if I did it with being slightly out of breath, you know? Because, like, it sucks, man, alright? As I become more and more of, like, a do-nothing shut-in, which I already was, but now I'm doing it even more, because it's winter, it's cold outside, alright? I'll totally go outside once it's warm, trust me. I don't know. I don't have agoraphobia or anything of the sort, but I certainly don't have anything to do outside, especially not during the winter. Because like every time I'm outside, I'm like, I want to be back inside. It's fucking cold. Fucking hate it. Oh, I get to wear a jacket. No, fuck off. I don't care. This sucks. Bring back the heat, and then when the heat comes, I'm like, man, why can't it be cold again? I liked it when it was cold. Oh man. Alright, sorry. I'm a bit of a strange guy, bit of a weirdo, somewhat of a freak, you could even dare to say. I would, and I wouldn't. Aha. Words of aid. Look at this. Wow, I don't have one of these. Hmm. Ooh. Yeah, I think ER. I love the ER, you know? Only pleasant memories there. If you're a doctor on one of those like doctor shows, like Grey's Anatomy, where you're like fucking all the other hot doctors. I don't know
The
what happens on
tunnels were a
Grey's
maze.
Anatomy.
The blood trail led me on.
All right, man. You love being led on, don't you, Alan Wake? What's up with that, fucking freak?
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Yeah, man. Missing FBI agent.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Ooh, look at that boot.
serious case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Unholy motherfucking Messiah sounds sick, man. Also, thanks, Dumb and Dumber. Appreciate it. What's it? Thornton and Mulligan. Is it Mulligan? Feels like it should be Mulligan. I'm getting a lot more words of power.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
If you say so, Wake. Owie, that hurts. Fucking hell. So you guys are like real dudes. Both of you. Cringe. Go back to being fake dead dudes that don't exist. Ow! I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my mean words. You have to be sorry for your mean attacking of me. Alan Wake, don't you know I'm the fucking writer? Ah! You guys are just like Bad Boy. That guy was a jerk. And he was also a sexy, hot werewolf and was a copy of me. You guys are like nothing. Oh. God
I
damn.
was safe.
Yeah?
But the restless shadows would return.
Alright, Alley Boy. Ugh. Alright, well. I'm free. I just gotta head back to where I was. Actually, I don't even think I need to.
The water was gone. The way forward
That it was.
open.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go by the safe house to like get a little bit of passive healing. Because I don't mind this guy being low on health, but I do mind that it fucks with the borders of my screen. Yeah, see, this is nice. Alright. No. I fucking... I don't know. Yeah, I think the revolver is just better than the shotgun. At least in, like, instances of this. I can't believe it took me so long to realize that it's like that's all you need to do to find this guy. But yeah, it took forever.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in. Putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
Okay. I was like, oh no.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else.
Ooh.
A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
Yeah, I will say it is kind of odd that like, different people in different realities, different names, all that jazz, but then they all look exactly the same. You know? It's like there might be some differences, but not really. I don't know, it's weird. Where it's like I feel like I feel like it, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you were in a different reality and that different reality was you, I feel like it's like they would probably look different. Like they would look completely different, you know? It's like, yeah, what quantifies as like another version of you? Like I suppose it does have to kind of predicate on the fact that you look the same, because if you have like different names and different lives, then like what else is going to connect to you other than your appearance? You know? Huh. Anyway.
The sketch you have does look like the door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
Hmm. Yeah, I do wonder why Whirlandor is like fucking with Tim specifically.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
Yeah, hey man, no worries. Alright. I was at the morgue, I was about to give the evidence. Yeah, I've read all this. I'm not gonna read it again. You can read it if you like. But yeah. Hmm. The red-headed woman. Yeah, I am looking forward to playing his DLC again. Or not his, but I guess Sean Asmore's. Who's like the actor? Is that like the real name for the real guy who's him? Anyway, see you, man. See you, buddy. Ah, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, okay. That was the most the game has gotten me. That it. Aww. But yeah, wow. That kind of gave me a little jump. Not severely, but I kind of like that. Scare me more, Alan Wake. Do it. I can take it. All right. Now. Oh ho. Also, I gotta go. I'm back, and I almost burned my pizza. I feel just like Alan Wake, writing his stories.
I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements. At the murder site. It's my goal. A stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
I will say that's kind of interesting that like Alan Wake did try to write a story before, but then like it just reset. It was just like, no, sorry, the story isn't real. It doesn't work. Cause yeah, I am kind of curious how does the story work? You know, like is it like
The
co-written
trail
by
blocked my
Alan
way
and the
forward,
Darkness?
but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Like if Alan writes some nasty shit, the Darkness has like no choice but to be like, yes, and I also think this nasty shit did done happen or is happening. You know, it's like I don't know. I feel like there's like varying explanations of it. Now, this one I did miss out on. I know it's up here. I saw it. Hmm.
I should work this out on a plot board.
No, Alan, we're finding this ward of power. If not, it's going to bug me. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Okay, so there. That leads me to here. Then this leads me to fucking nowhere. Oh, there we go. War to war. Hmm. Hmm. Lamp me. Hmm.
I should use the plot board to keep building the story.
Wake.
Hey, fellas. Yeah, this is gonna take more than that to scare me. Me? I'm basically unscarable. Call me Scary Terry or Scary Mary. I like Mary better. I have a woman's name. What of it? It's a man's name now, because it's my name. I'm a man. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Whatever you want me to be. I'm a character. I'm made up. Yeah, anyway.
I have
Gotta
a new idea. A new story thread.
hit you with this. He'd come looking for the cult, looking for trouble.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Alright. Alright. So yeah, I'm kind of curious. This was where the agent's trail went cold. A ghost.
My writing was affecting reality.
That it was. That it was. And that it is. I gotta read these first before I put them in. The cult used fire to claim dominion over the tunnels. Over the tunnels? Oh, man. Yeah, something terrifying happened here. Oh, man. This part is great. This is a great bit.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Ooh. Look at that, man. Scary. Yeah, by the way, the vibration on the PlayStation 5 controller is pretty neat. Damn.
Come on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline.
Oh.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I
Yeah.
could use it in one of the scenes I found.
It's also kind of sad and explains why the cult of the tree exists now. It's because the torchbearers, the people who were like essentially prepared for all the weird shit that happens in not Night City. What's it called? Bright Falls. Like all the weird shit that happens there. They like prepared for it. You know, like Sheriff Breaker, the cousin to the current Sheriff Breaker. I forgot what her first name was, but like she like calls a bunch of people, or she's like, oh, talk to these people, and she's like, yeah, my father was a torchbearer. So it's kind of interesting that they like
It was locked from the other
track
side.
down like the torchbearers uh like from Bright
Add a new
Falls.
beat for the story.
It's kind of like an interesting thing with the deputies too, since they're like from New York, but then they all talk like, "Hey, Thornton, yeah, hey, Mulligan." It's like they don't. Oh, these here are city folk coming in. Like they're obviously like I don't know if they're like Southerners necessarily, but they're as Barry Wheeler would describe them, Hicks, and it's like it's weird that they're also like apparently New Yorkers, according to like Alan's side of the story, which like doesn't make any sense. And they come over and then they like align with the Cult of the Tree, and the Cult of the Tree like they fucking hate Alan Wake. It's like why do they hate Alan Wake? Is it's like that? Well, they don't necessarily hate him, but they more so hate his doppelganger Scratch, who like comes out as like fucking crazy man. Oh yeah, anyway. The way forward through the bowels of the burnt carcass.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Yeah, so when that kind of comes up, is that like Scratch? Basically like him writing this part or him co-authoring this?
None of this was real. It was all real. Fuck me.
That felt a little bit more funnier just because I focused on the guy who's like, ah, fuck me, I'm on fire! Ah! To be fair, I don't know if I would act any differently were I on fire in a subway car. But, like, I don't know, it's just kind of funny to hear. I don't know if that's what he said exactly, but I just prominently heard this guy screaming, fuck! Oh, fuck! Ah! Fuck! Dude, I'm on fire! Fuck, man! Oh, dang it! Oh, man! Oh. Alright. Where is it, man? Alright. Getting a lot of stuff here, man. I'll take Never There. Get that one done. So that way now I can sort of like move without too much of a bother. Alright, just looking to get some loot here, fellas. Don't mind me. Alright, alright. I'll take some more batteries. So yeah, nothing here. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm surprised there's like less dudes here. I feel like last time I came, or like the first time I was like down here in this area, there were like way more dudes to deal with, and they were way tougher. Huh. Yeah, I'm
My
gonna make
path was
myself so
blocked.
mad.
I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
It really is as simple as like doing this, and then doing this, and there we go. Hunted. That's me. Hunted with an axe. For initiation. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do you go back this way? Oh yeah, yeah, you do.
Alan Wake. Wake.
Yeah, yeah. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. I know, I know. I'm Mr. Popular, I'm Mr. Heat Miser, I'm Mr. Wake, ba 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 ba, I'm Mr. Writer, I'm Mr. Shitty Typewriter. Friends call me Alan. I don't know, I'm trying to do a parody of the fucking, like, Snow Miser slash, what's, yeah, Heat Miser. I was about to say, what what's the name of the like cold miser? And I'm like, wait, yeah, it's a snow miser. Whatever I touch starts to fall my clutch. I'm too much. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, whatever everything I write turns to shit in my clutch. I'm too much. Bum 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 bum.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
All right. What are you doing? Huh? Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Scary? Oh, you think you're so scary. Wow. Real frightening, buddy. Alright.
I had a new scene to use, a new setting.
You gotta start here. The agent witnessed the cult's depravity and ran. Ooh. Damn, they really fucked this place up, man. Alright. There you go in here. And finally we get to hear Nightingale. Oh yeah, I mean, there's that. Oh, is that it? I thought it was longer. Ah, man. Fucking Hemingway. Oh, yeah. Well, that's it, really. So now... Murder Cult.
all had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Seems like an interesting way to phrase it, Casey. They're messing with things no one should be messing with. What do you mean? Why? Also, yeah, Alan Wake, Alex Casey, and Alex Casey Thriller. Alan Wake, The Sudden Stop, Alex Casey. Yeah, little book signing kit thing.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The writer, not of the last, the shadow cast. Third eye, project the night. This is your time, when you're gone. Writer, the first word, not the last. Hand, the shadow, eye, open. This is your time, ritual. Friends will meet. Not the writer, the light, shadow, to write, to lead. We'll meet. Alright. Yeah, so Scratch has to meet the writer. Or, like, yeah, I got that backwards. Alan Wake has to meet Scratch? Almost? Or is like, yeah, hold on. Not the writer, the light, the shadow. To write, to lead, will meet. Yeah, it's like, this is the ritual to, like, lead Alan Wake on. Whereas,
The
like,
plot
they're,
element I found would drive the story forward.
yeah. But first, we gotta check out the torchbearers.
Alan Wake.
Ooh, this one's kind of scary. But cool, nonetheless.
Wake.
Yeah. Summoning ritual.
This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Yeah. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. That's Scratch. So yeah, I don't know. I will say that is interesting because that was like a element of the first game where like Thomas Zane is like, oh here, this is Mr. Scratch, and he is just sort of like evil. Like I don't know, it's very interesting how that sort of like works out and plays.
Wake. Alan Wake. I've written through mine. Alan Wake.
All right. Fuck you guys. I'm safe. Can't hurt me when I'm in my safe zone. Yeah, hold on. I feel like I could maybe use this light. Yeah, no, never mind. I take it back. I can't use shit. Alright. The game will give me another light source if I need it. Word of action. Let's see what kind of action I can do. Yeah, do that, man, because I fucking hate that shit. Yeah, give me a higher roulette. Some more shots able to fire. Yeah, I don't really care about wheels within wheels. Good raise, though, I feel is pretty good. Get your ticket here. Don't write.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
I know, I will say that is actually, like, really funny. Typical New York. Always having underground homeless, or not necessarily homeless, but mystic outsiders that have knowledge that normal people don't. So yeah, why'd I even come in here? There's like nothing in here. Was I supposed to find something? I'm looking to skedaddle. Oh fuck, that would have been so good though. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Ah, fucking hell. Freaking me out, man. Or to fix. Alright, cool. You don't get many of those. Or at least I haven't gotten many of those. Fuck you. Alright. Free from that nightmare. Free, I will have no more of it. Yeah, so there's not like anything really back here at all. I remember there being like a box or something that I opened up at one point. But is that gone now too? Is it all gone? Ah, yes, here we go. My inventory is full, eh? Well, can I do anything about that? Not really. Well, I definitely want that, so I guess I'm gonna go put these flares in the proverbial garbage. I'm gonna go put them in the shoebox. Yeah, that's what it's called. If I put them in the garbage, well, I wouldn't have really put them in the garbage. I would have gone and put them in the just on the ground. I come here just to discard it anyway. Yeah, fuck you. I don't want you anyway. Let's see here. Yeah, you can move these here. And then you can, like, just move all these here. It's not like I'm gonna need it. Alright. Oh, yeah, also, before I forget... nah, you know what? Whatever. I was gonna say, before I forget, I'm gonna, like, do a hard save and then go to the main menu and turn off nudity, but I feel like seeing a dead man's just penis is, like, essential to the story. It's a part of the game, man. It's art, alright? Listen, man, would you be like, oh, Please, Michelangelo, the great statue, cover your Johnson, sir. Your peanuts. You can't be having those out and about. It's no good. But why not, I say? Why not? Is that not how he was made? Is that not the way of things, I suppose? So, stumble in, just say nothing, then leave. Alright, yeah, see you, time breaker. Alright, yeah. I do not care to go much further. I'm just gonna go finish this out. But yeah, I don't know. This took me a while, but it's like it took me a while because I was like talking or like doing other stuff. But also, it was like a breeze. I had like several hours of me just wandering around here the first time I played. Felt like such an idiot too, like watching back on it because I was fucking editing it. When I'm just like, oh god damn it, here I am going the opposite direction of where I need to go.
That changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
The torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
Yeah, the torchbearers. Oh, so they were here originally. And then the murder cult came in and murdered the torchbearers. Oh, look at that, I'm learning.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Alright. And now, finally, the summoning ritual. Out of the depths, the dark presence comes. The way now open. So yeah, is Alan Wake like essentially letting the dark presence out and into the into New York, into the world? I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
The dark presence.
Kind of.
Fuck!
Great bit. Fuck. Oh shit. Wait. I'm dead. It's got me. Oh, what's happened? Oh, I didn't realize there was a tap. I'm a hold kind of guy. I'm not a tap. Oh, this is getting close. You lost her, Alan Wake. You did it. Oh, man. Are we safe
I couldn't
now?
hear the dark presence. It was gone.
All right. Yeah, you are kind of crazy, Alan. You're sort of crazy for this one, man.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through. Shit. The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
It's weird, because it's like, Yeah, I guess because the lake is not a lake, it's an ocean. It's like way bigger, so it's not entirely occupied and controlled by the darkness or the dark presence, but it like is still like heavily like influenced by it. Or it's like, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to say that like all these things kind of make sense. Maybe. Man, I did a pretty good job at like doing this the first time I played. This time's a little
I
hard.
found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
All right. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh!
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me.
I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
End of part. Nice. But yeah, wow, that's really interesting. That like that like Alan Wake is the one who sent the heart back. I mean, I should have picked up on this the first time I played. But yeah, he like sends the heart back to uh to like the main reality, or yeah, I don't know if he does, because he like goes to pick it up and then it disappears. So maybe it's not him. Maybe it's someone else. Someone who could go in between realities. Scratch, maybe? Or possibly Warland Door? I'm right in front of you, I'm right here. On this winding road.
What are you
looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? Somehow this window becomes a trap. On this winding road, will it ever let me go?
Forever
I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back
just to
to
fall
fall
into
into
this
this
trap.
trap. This winding road. Ah, dude. It's so sick. The music's so great. Alright, yep. Yep. Alright. What's the point, man? Why have him be naked, you know? I mean, it's like, I kind of get it, but also I don't. I mean, yeah, I think it's scarier in a way. Yeah, I guess it is. It's like scarier. That's why. All right, hey, fuck it. Stop making work for yourself, asshole. You're gonna have to censor that, or you're gonna have to cut around it. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm back, man. I'm back, and I'm going to do myself a little favor, and I'm gonna just end it here. So that's why I'm like, okay, this is where you gotta censor out the nuts, man. The nuts and the fucking thing. All right, man.